Hey everyone, it's Hannah. So I'm back with another video. This is kind of a stupid video, but I really felt like doing my makeup and I figured why not film it for you guys. So if any of you are like, Hannah, no one gives a crap about how you do your makeup, I'm sorry, I just like to do my makeup. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Alright, so first of all, I always put on this stupid, ridiculous headband to get my hair out of my face. So we're just gonna do that. Gorgeous. Got this off of Ulta for like $5 and I was so stoked about it. Alright, so my step one is I always prime my face. I just use a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I got it for Christmas. It's pretty good. Oh, also if you guys see like a weird like mist cloud thing going on, I have my essential oil diffuser going, so I'm a freak. Sorry if you see that happening in the background. Step two is I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer in taupe. I love this thing. It is so good. Alright, so we'll get started here. If you guys want to see a separate video on how I do any like specific part of my makeup routine, let me know and I'll make one. I'm probably gonna like fast forward through a lot of like the actual like me doing it part just because it takes forever, and honestly I don't have that much memory on my computer, so I can't, you know. I like, whenever I get kind of nervous, I start shaking like a little chihuahua. Just gotta relax, because shaky hands don't produce beautiful brows. Okay, so now we have our brows filled in pretty well. Next, what I like to do is I like to take a concealer and I take a little angled brush, and then I like to just, okay, I should have gotten all this stuff ready. So I take a concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Now I feel really bad about buying this because sometimes I get too excited when I'm makeup shopping and I just purchase something and then I find out that they test on animals. These people test on animals, so I would recommend against buying it, but I already bought it and I'm not gonna waste it because that's just dumb. So I'm trying to use the last of it, but anyway, I go in with my concealer and my angle brush, and I just like to clean up wherever I kind of went out of my natural brow shape. And it really sharpens your brows and makes them just look really, really clean. Well, I'm not like a beauty vlogger. How did I do this? I'm like shaky. I'm a shaky mess right now. Whenever I film a video, it's always like right after I've washed my hair, so it's like always really puffy. Then, once I get the concealer around my brows, I take a little Real Technique sponge and I just kind of pat that concealer in and blend it out a little bit. Good enough, whatever. I was thinking of doing a Q&A video, so you guys should leave some questions in the comments and I'll answer them in my next video. I love you guys. Actually though, I'm so thankful for you guys. You guys are awesome. What the heck? We're just gonna call that good enough. They don't match, but this is just kind of whatever. Just like, oh my gosh, I'm so unorganized. Ah! Here it is. First, I prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I just used the original. Yeah, I like this stuff. It works very well. Tap, tap, tap it in. Tap, tap, tap it. Okay. The next thing that I always do is I take a really light colored eyeshadow and I just go over the primer just to set it in place. It'll make it easier for you to blend out your eyeshadow later, so I always set it. I'm just going to use my Kat Von D Metal Matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go into this bone color right here. And I'm just gonna take that, tap it off before you put it on, and then just kind of tap it around my eyelid. Gotta set down that primer there. We don't want it going anywhere now, do we? Okay. First of all, we're gonna take again, we're gonna go into the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, and we're gonna take this light yellow color, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly just dust it in my crease. And this can kind of go everywhere. I mean, not like down onto the lid, but it can go into the crease a little bit, it can go a little bit above. Just want to get a nice kind of transition shade in there. I'm going to take this color right here. It's one of the Colourpop pressed shadows. I think this shade's called Paper Tiger. Yeah, Paper Tiger. Gonna dip into that a little bit, and then I'm going to put that in the crease. So also, all my brushes are Morphe brushes, except I have like a couple that are from Ulta, but the majority are Morphe brushes. I got mine are from the Vegan Pro set. I don't know. I really like them. I like Morphe because they're really inexpensive, and they are super soft, and they work really good, so nice. So I'm just like sitting on my bed right now. I don't even have a bed frame yet because I moved. This is my first video in my new apartment, so that's cool. I really love the new apartment. It's so nice. I want to make some videos about it, but I just want to wait till we get like a couch and a bed frame, because I mean, we're living like animals here. Next, I'm going to go back into the Kat Von D palette. I'm going to take this like little peachy shade called Fringe, and I'm just going to put that, I'm just going to pat that on to the center of my lid. When in doubt, blend it out. We are going to go into this beautiful Lime Crime Venus palette. This is like my favorite palette ever. It's everything you would ever want in a palette. Look at this. It's just freaking gorgeous. So we're gonna go in to this orange shade right here, and I'm actually gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna use this tiny little like fluffy blending brush kind of a deal. We're gonna go into that, and then we're just gonna kind of put it in the center of the lid and kind of blend it outwards. And I always have this brush, which I don't usually like put any eyeshadow on. I just pretty much use it just to blend colors together. So this guy came into work one time. This like middle-aged man, right? He comes up to me. Well, I'm helping him. He doesn't just like walk up and say this, but I'm helping him. And I work in the meat department at a grocery store, so I like wrap up meat all day. So I'm like wrapping up his stuff, and he's like, "So are you going out later tonight?" And I was like, "No, like just gonna go home." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Oh, well, with all that makeup, I'm just trying to look like a rainbow over here. Leave me be." Don't look at my eyeshadow. This is not turning out how I wanted it, but whatever. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this little pencil brush, and I'm going to take my Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette, and I'm gonna go into this like rusty shade right there. And that eyeshadow is super freaking pigmented, so you need just the tiniest amount, like the tiniest amount. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm just gonna put it into the very outer edge of my crease, just to like give a little bit of definition. It's okay. We're fine. Just add more. It's gonna be like, this is a really like blown out kind of a cool look. It's cool, okay? Should I? Oh no. Oh. so good. Time to do the other side. You got this, Hannah. Now it's on to my like foundation and stuff. I've been hooked on this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. It is so good. It's only like $4.99, $5.99, and it is so good. It's vegan and it's cruelty free, and I love this stuff. It is so freaking awesome. I love it. It's my new favorite foundation. I've been going ham on this stuff. So I just like to dot it around my face. And with this foundation, I like to just work on, like, kind of work in sections because it dries really quickly. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge. Just tap it in. If anybody gets that reference, you're my best friend. Gonna do forehead. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit more on my cheeks just because I want it. I want that coverage. Give me that coverage. We've got that done. This concealer, the Maybelline Age Rewind, this stuff is really good, but then again, it's the same thing. I went crazy and bought it before I made sure it was vegan or cruelty free. I done goofed, but I'm almost done using it, so just gonna put that under the eye, and I kind of sweep it out right under my wing. I do that even when I don't do eyeliner, but it just kind of cleans up the eyeshadow wherever I like went too far. And I kind of put it around my nostrils because I get kind of red right there. Also, before I'm gonna tap this in, I'm gonna get my translucent powder ready just because I like to set my powder as quickly as I can. So tap that in. And once I have that all blended out, I take a little brush like this. I use the RCMA No Color Powder. This stuff is awesome because I think it was only like 12 bucks and you get a ton of it. It doesn't give you any flashback, and it'll go on any skin tone because it's just, it has no color to it. So I love this stuff. It works really well. It doesn't get too cakey. It's great. It's the base. Next, what I do is I just put a little bit of the concealer on my chin, dot it on my Cupid's bow, and then I blend that in. And what I like to do is, once I've blended that out, I just take the excess and kind of put it up on the bridge of my nose. Because my nose gets really oily, so I really like to put as little product on my nose as possible. In case you guys are wondering, I think I talked about this in my skincare video that I made like a while back, but I have dry skin, but my nose gets kind of oily. And then I just take the excess setting powder that's on my brush and I kind of set my nose primarily. I have Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like this shade for contouring because it's really cool tone, so it looks pretty natural. And yeah, so I just use this little brush, barely tap it in there, and then we just go down the bridge of our nose. One of you commented on one of my photos a few weeks ago that you really like my nose, and that like made my day because I hate my nose. I've always been so self-conscious about it. So here's a fun little story. When I was in like the 3rd or 4th grade, I was at my friend's house, and this friend and I, I've always been like kind of jealous of her. She's like really talented at cool things and stuff like that. That's kind of a general thing to say, but I just always like kind of envied her. And I was at her house, and I envied her. I thought she was really beautiful. She is really beautiful. And I was telling her how I don't like my nose, and she was like, yeah, it's kind of big. And the little 3rd, 4th grade Hannah was just crushed by that. And I'm okay with my nose now. It's kind of whatever, but I'm like, gosh darn. Not the nose I would have chosen for myself if I had the opportunity, but whatever. It's me, so it's all good. I take this little contouring brush that's from Ulta, and then I use my Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. Yeah, I like this stuff. I'm not a huge bronzer person, so I go really light-handed. I just think because I'm really fair, it can just look really muddy and unnatural really fast. And I say unnatural as I have this like orange eyeshadow all over my face, but with my face makeup, I like to keep it fairly natural looking. I mean, yeah. So now we're gonna go back into that contouring shade, the Fawn contouring shade from Anastasia. We're gonna use the same brush, same place, and we're just gonna contour. So now we have our cheekbone. For some reason, I never like how this side turns out with my contour. I don't know why. This one always looks so good to me, and then I'm like, oh! Now that we have that, I'm going to highlight. Today, I'm going to be using my Becca cream highlighter, or Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. I'm ratchet, and I just dip my filthy old mitts right on in there. Got that. We're gonna put it on, firstly, the high points of our cheekbones. And I just pat it in with my finger. I love it. I love it so much. I was just listening to that Blinded by the Light. Blinded by Hannah's highlight. I'm so dumb. Keep his bow. And then, this is pretty dangerous. I take my pinky for this, I dip into the highlight, and I just barely put it right on the tip of my nose. Just cause like I was telling you, I don't really like my nose very much. So highlighting could be a bad thing, but I like the look of just like the cute little tip of your nose. So I do it, but I pat it out a little bit just so it's not like so intense. Oh, I forgot one of my contouring steps. I like to try and fool people into thinking I only have one chin. Just get rid of those infinity chins real quick. Yeah. Next we're gonna do blush, and I'm going to use this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in Exposed. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a little blush brush and tap off the excess. And we're just gonna go in on the apples of our cheeks. And we're just gonna sit here for like 5 hours and just be doing that. There we go. Excuse me, that was disgusting. Next, I'm gonna smoke out my lower lash line. I always wait to do this till like towards the end, just because if you do it before concealer and all that stuff, it's just gonna get covered up and you don't want that. So first, I think what I'll do is we're gonna go back in with this Paper Tiger shade. I'm gonna take a little bit of that, tap off the excess, and then, oh, I keep trying to pick up like my huge hand mirror that I normally use, but it covers my whole face, so I'm trying to do this in my little compact. Then we're just gonna put that below our lash line, really just blend it out. And then I'm gonna go back into my Metal Matte palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Oak. It's just this nice dark brown coffee espresso shade. I'm trying to sound cool like a makeup person, but I don't really know what I'm talking about. And then we're just gonna focus that on like the outer portion, and then just blend it towards the center a little bit. I like that. I like that a lot. Eyelashes. So first I brush them out with this little Eco Tools eyelash brush. I don't know, it was really cheap, and I feel like with these eyelash brushes it doesn't matter how like high quality they are. I don't know, I've always just used like super inexpensive plasticky ones. Hey, I got this eyelash curler in Japan. How cool, right? So we're gonna take this. We're gonna curl our lashes. Ugh, I love this eyelash curler and I'm like attached to it because I got it in Japan. But like the little squishy like silicone part that you know, you're like pressing your eyelashes into always falls out. I need to glue it back in, and I have crazy glue, but I'm like, something about putting crazy glue on something that gets so close to your eye just sounds like a terrible idea to me. I don't know. Now I'm going to use this little sample size of Benefit Roller Lash. Alright, so I put it on and then I always kind of like brush them out again just to make sure they're nice and separated and clump free. I'm gonna be crazy and try and put on false lashes. Wish me luck, guys. I suck booty at doing this. That is, I had them just a minute ago. Oh man. Oh, I forgot. We need to set the rest of our face. Anyways, do that. Just kind of go around wherever we didn't hit before. Nothing like super precise. Just gotta make sure our face isn't gonna be going anywhere throughout the day because your girl worked hard on this. No! Oh, I found him. Okay. We're back in business. And I'm just gonna go in with some eyeliner and just kind of hide the band a little bit. We have 2 more steps, everyone. Oh wait, no, we have like 4 more steps. Now I take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel and comb it through. I do this as one of my last steps just because if I do it before I do my foundation, I always mess them up. Like I accidentally like hit them and it'll move them around, and so I find just doing it when I'm done with everything else helps them look a little bit better when I'm like all done. My camera's gonna die. Here we go. Now we set our makeup. That's the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. So I went ahead and just applied this Wet n Wild Catsuit liquid lipstick in the shade Nudist Peach off camera because my camera was about to die and I wanted to give it a chance to charge a little bit. But this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I really enjoyed filming this video for you guys. It was all over the place, and I know this is a really long video, I can tell already. But if you guys want me to film more videos like this, please let me know because I really had a ton of fun doing it. Again, like I said earlier in the video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A for my next video, I think. And so if you just want to leave me some questions in the comments down below or DM me on Instagram, that's all totally cool. I'll try and answer them all in my next video. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's Hannah.Garrett. I'll leave all the links to that kind of social media stuff down below. Thank you for all of you who have been supporting me and following me since day one. I super appreciate it. I'm just trying like out new things on my channel and just kind of trying to have more fun with YouTube because I think YouTube should be fun. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye!